Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement. Far beyond.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying soul. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. You cursed us? When? And what?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends...
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishment, after the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinaries. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines then they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of Alosha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times—
That's a rather unique perspective. Due to the obstruction in the— Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance. And there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the deceased.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made—
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel. Centuries of It reached the point where I could not afford— Only then—
I vaguely remember—
I see your dreams brought— Anyway, giving psychological. That is more of an. Meanwhile, as both issues, and of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed what.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day.
That much is obvious, even.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. Let me go over this again. No. Let me go. Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demoff to investigate. During this process, the ruler of death assumed his identity, making him one of the victims. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. At the time, we thought this might be a murder case connected to... Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. Now, let me go over... The deaths of Coolish and Rampana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelik. Unexplainable phenomena occurred one... Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm realized he was the deceased. No, let me go. He thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. The ley lines consumed him during... A lot happened today. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. As it happened, the girl I thought was child... Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep. Come to think of it, Patashka was about to walk into the snowstorm at Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would over... Looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. Now, only Mitya and I remain, and the true culprit behind everything. That covers everything. It's all clear now.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here, safe and sound.
The water imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile, need to review my attitude towards...
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose
that just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains
One last question then. All our struggles and
Death abides no reason. Besides, to me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over?
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I spaced out there for a second.
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came just with one catch. They forgot what happened.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to... What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly. But
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the after...
they say that right before death, time slows down, and your whole life...
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spent in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary... To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar. This leaves me with a couple big questions.
If nothing else...
Right. This time... come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was... sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to...
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my yet you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but...
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some... So, you said I promised... Agreed. Let's check...
I'm finally back, even though a long time has passed from my perspective. As far as Paimon's concerned, I probably just went out to watch a very short show. I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet. Let's go inside and take a look.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again? I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances.
Tell me, what happened to Paimon?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned. There was nothing.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately, I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace first.
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelek, enemy of Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
Condense! Cryostorm!
Jams!
Make short work of you!
Surge! By the frost moon of old. Forest, protect us. Insulation chamber deployed. Let's begin.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
In case!
Blast of the snowflakes. A tempest of tranquility.
Majesty, I still...
Now, you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
Let's begin.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Stay alert!
Together.
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust-up.
Intruders? Don't come any closer!
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm short warrior, your skull!
By the frosting of old.
Witness the
No one interferes with a jester's work!
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Defensive mode engaged. Receive my blessing. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yep. The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Let's begin. Wayne, a moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
With one heart, we pray. Leave this place. Stay your hand.
Insulation chamber deployed. Shadow me. Walks of the snowflakes. Surge. Green moons converge.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, no, not now! Why is the curse of death striking again already? Odette. Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core? Odette? Odette! No signs of life. But past experience says that Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis? Thank you, Odette. But I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to use the time you bought me to get Paimon back. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another.